Japan, there's a pulse. Old meets new. Daylight brings quiet traditions. Nightfall, a burst of neon life. Between skyscrapers and old villages, you feel a rhythm. But there's something more. Hidden amongst the maelstrom of beautiful complexity is a nearly forgotten history of strength. It's called Chikara Ishi.
よく、村の名前が書いてあるか彫ってある石があったりとかですね、するんですけれども。
で、日本中のお宮にございますし、日本には約1万6000個の石があるということでございました。
The stones are just associated with the shrines.
There's thousands and more in the counting. Symbols of strength scattered in shrines, many with historical engravings, records, and stories waiting to be told. In all of my years, chasing the greatest feats of strength, how did I miss these? Why haven't they been talked about? To uncover this hidden chapter, we teamed up with locals and delved deep into the side of Japan few know.
I'm at the airport about to embark on a long-awaited trip to Japan. But first, a quick detour to Shanghai, where my friend Travis is hosting the inaugural China's Strongest. Which brings me to this video's sponsor, Surfshark VPN. It's an app and browser extension that lets you place your phone, laptop, tablet, or TV virtually anywhere in the world. With Surfshark, wherever you are, you can access the internet as if you're at home. It's simple to use. Download, set up an account, and start watching content from any corner of the globe. I'm currently binge watching One Piece on Netflix. Plus, with Surfshark, your internet is more secure. It masks your IP address and shields you from trackers and hackers. Just click the link below and use code STRENGTHUNKNOWN to get 3 months free. And remember, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee. Give it a shot and you'll be supporting the channel. Now I've got a plane to catch from the land of the setting sun to the land of the rising sun. Jesus.
As far back as I can remember, I've always wanted to go to Japan. I had envisioned a visit of pure leisure, but catching wind of ancient monsters shouldering massive stones has since piqued my curiosity. Why hasn't Japan's strength tradition made headlines? To truly get this, we've got to roll the clock back quite a bit. 1853. Japan isn't just any country, it's a world itself, cocooned by the Sakoku era. But things are about to change. American sailors drift onto its shores, and they don't just bring ships. For better or for worse, they bring the future. As Japan hustles to catch up with the world, some of its cherished traditions get lost in the shuffle, including Chikara Ishi. Not just stones, but stories. Symbols of brute strength of generations gone by. But as machines rise, the need for that human muscle dwindles. These mighty stones cast aside. Yet, hope remains, thanks to Professor Shinsuke Takashima and his discovery of over 16,000 Chikara Ishi. This almost lost puzzle is finding its form again. Now, with the help of our Osaka friends, David and Hickey, we'll lift these stones with the utmost respect, share their stories, and explore the mystery of their near oblivion.
Oh, jeez. Oh, my. Whoa. This is our first morning in Osaka, Japan. We got a 3-hour drive ahead of us to our first shrine.
We're going to meet with Makoto Sano, the curator of the stone rope grip competition. Stone lifting for sport is rare in Japan, but what he's put together is a stone lifting competition that happens once a year in the summer for all ages and people to push their grips to the limit.
Bro, you ready for this?
It's a big shoot, so I gotta be focused. So you gotta be on your top game.
That's why there's a camera on your face.
Yeah.
On our drive to the first shrine, I couldn't help but remember a saying from my Japanese language studies. Mado kara iroiro na keshiki ga miemasu. From the window, various scenery is seen. Although it was a long drive, it was a constant delight to the eyes, all the way to our first Chikara Ishi location, Soja.
In Japan, stone lifting is a brand new ancient sport. So there's no crash pads yet here. That are sold locally, so we had AbMat fly one out. So it's a huge thank you to you guys. This is going to allow us to lift these stones respectfully and keep them preserved. The Chikara Ishi Soja Shrine.
I didn't know they were going to have a preschool or whatever doing an event here, but that's good. We got
おはようございます。マルティンスと申します。
佐野です。よろしくお願いします。一番古い歴史は弘化4年に3名の方が奉納していた石がありまして、それは大相撲の巡業で来た相撲取りさんがここの境内で娯楽として遊んで池に投げてたというような言い伝わりがあります。
Here they are in all their glory. Wow, we got some big ones here. First, I'm just gonna do the traditional, and then we'll move to shouldering ones, our little hips and leggies or rope.
石は23種類の石が用意してます。で、挑戦していくのは26貫の石を持ち上げることによって挑戦ということができます。横綱力石に挑戦するには、大関力石を持ち上げた方が横綱に挑戦できます。もう横綱がもう最後の石なので、あとタイムレースになります。で、タイムレースで優勝者を決めております。今までの過去では57秒が最高です。
We're gonna set up the way you would normally do it in the contest, where you put these straps and you hold it kind of like finish, like this, like this. You can hold them however you want. You start on the blocks, get these straps underneath, and you stand up.
All right, now it's time to take these stones to the courtyard and do them more seriously. So the first two stones went easy. We're up to the 167 kilo stone. This one I heard is a little tougher because of the balance on it. It's a little tricky. This will be interesting.
最初ここに来た時に弘化4年に奉納されていた力石がありまして、それを見て何かいいイベントができないかということで、平成6年から力石奏者っていうイベントを開催しました。
I love this. This is just, there's something so rustic about just lifting a stone with ropes. I love that there's nothing drilled into them like a handle or anything. The rope is a bit harder to hold on to than I imagine. It really digs into your hand quite a bit. So the pain aspect of it is something to not take lightly.
いろいろ協議しまして、まず安全ということで紐をつけて地上から10センチ上げることで成功ということでやり始めました。そうするとコンセプトは、成長と健康維持ということでやってます。
This one's 180 kilo, and it's called the Yokozuna stone. So like the top in sumo wrestling is the Yokozuna, this is the top stone, so it's the Yokozuna stone. This one is for time, so there's no set time, it's just whoever holds it the longest wins.
個人的にはやっぱり自然にこう溶け込んだイベントにしたいっていうか、自然をもっともっと知ってもらいたい。で、石っていうものを媒体にして自然に触れ合ってもらいたいということですね。すごいな、これだけ持ち上げたんだなっていうような、こう家族の中、職場の中ワイワイ言いながらこう盛り上がるような雰囲気になっていければなと思ってます。
Oh, I think I just tied the record on it.
57 seconds.
As we wrapped up with the Yokozuna stone, our journey took us to something truly unique. This stone might lack a name, but it speaks volumes with its story. Etched onto its surface, carvings from the hands of those who dared to lift it back in the 1800s. It's not just a rock, it's a legacy, a silent attestation to the feats of generations past.
This stone is from the mid-1800s, I think 1847. So almost 200 years of lifting history of the stone. It was long forgotten and then recently found and kind of repurposed in this shrine for more lifting competitions.
Look at that.
More teats for you,
Shouldering something that hasn't been done in hundreds of years had me feeling as if ancient spirits were whispering to me, "Lift it, Martins, lift it." Well, we put back the stones and gave thanks to Makoto-sano.
ありがとうございました。
I'm just overjoyed. I was so nervous. Oh, shinpai ga arimashita. But now I'm feeling a lot better. Kimochi ga yokatta. Very glad to get that out of the way, kind of get the cobwebs off. Even just saying hello to this guy, I was trembling a little bit just to say hi to this guy that was helping us out. Well, now that that's done, I'm pretty sure the rest will be smooth sailing. Right now we're on our way to the Usuki Hachiman Shrine. This next place is special. They have an entire statue of this old-time Japanese strongman shouldering a stone. And I just thought, how cool is that to be able to lift a historic stone in front of this historic statue. Oh, and we are here. Wow, this place is beautiful. Second location, and they do not cease to impress.
名前は沢弘隆です。仕事はこの臼杵八幡神社の宮司では、ここの社務所が完成したのは平成19年でございます。それを記念して、境内の国旗慶応塔の下にあった力石をまとめてあっこへ行きました。そして、ただ単に、置くだけでなくして力石の上げたものを石像にして、そこへまとめて置いております。
It's got his name on it again, Funosuke-san no miya, and it says a Licis, strongman, sumo of Edo. And then it also has letters on it that say Kyokumochi, which it's kind of like circus tricks, like not just lifting it, not just shouldering it, but like doing crazy stuff with it. And there's a sign over here on the other side of the statue that shows kind of some idea of what that would be. He said it's Unosuke, that's this guy.
これを刺す。
Kore is this.
Press.
Sasu is press. So it basically says Unosuke press this.
ああいうものを今から100年前、200年前の人たちが担いで、それで力自慢をしながらお祭りをして、そしてこの日本の文化と生活、歴史を守ってきた。それが今日の日本の礎になっていると思います。ですから後世伝える大事なものだと思います。
With this first stone, I broke a barrier that hadn't been touched in 200 years. Weighing at what felt like 100 kilos or 220 pounds, I steadily strict pressed it without the use of leg drive, in fear of accidentally dropping it and missing the crash pad. I can't say it was light.
Martins!
He was just telling me one final tidbit. That important stone, the only Kyokumochi circus trick stone in the entire country, was originally just kind of over there in the dirt. And that's where they first found it. The professor we're going to go see found it, or started researching it. And they were like, hey, you know what? We should maybe take better care of this. And that kind of started this whole thing. They took it over here and started taking better care of it.
相撲にしても力持ちにしてもやっぱり相撲は力のぶつかり合いっていうことですし、力持ちっていうのはいろんなものを持ち上げられるっていうそういうのでどちらも力に大いに関わってるから単にも力を見せる男っていうことで歴史っていう言葉を使ってる簡単に使ってると思います。
The exact weights of these stones were unknown, but the pressure felt on my arms and chest hit a chord of surprise. The heaviest stone of the day was far heavier than the largest stone I had lifted in Scotland's tour, easily weighing it at around 180 kilos or 400 pounds. It was like lifting a sumo wrestler to the shoulder. Whoever had lifted these stones 2 centuries prior was a monster.
OK 簡単じゃないです。
あれはですね、三宮宇之助って言って、埼玉県の越谷市っていうところの出身の力持ちですね。相撲で番付っていうのがありますね。これは力石の番付なんですよ。力持ちって書いてあるんですね。力持ちって書いてある。で、相撲の番付っていうのは大相撲って書いてあって、横綱とか書いてあるんですけど、これはその石を持ち上げたら、重い石を持ち上げた人が一番強いと。要するに昔は興行に回ってたんですね。で、いろんなところで石を持ち上げて、どうやって言っていて、で、みんなそれを見に行ってたわけです。要するに今の相撲と同じように昔は人気があったんですけども、もう今はもう。
We're the 4th day in to our Japan journey off to Ishikawa to lift some stones in Sobatsubu. We really wanted to actually experience this with somebody that has a passion for it, that's local. So this is going to be really cool to get their perspective on it in Japan. Onigiri. One of my new favorite foods. I could eat this for every meal. And it's affordable here. At home, I gotta pay a fortune for this stuff. Here, it's just a few bucks. All right, we're almost at our location in Ishikawa, where we're gonna meet up with Sobatsubu, who is a local stone lifting guy. So he's a very interesting, mysterious character. We really know nothing about him other than that he loves lifting stones. I don't even know if he's excited to be with us lifting stones today. He claims he is, but his expressions don't show it at all. So again, we know nothing about this guy. This is going to be very interesting.
One thing we're doing together, we've been talking a bit online, is we're making a map together. It's really my map, but he agreed to help and put some of the stones he knows on it. And we're documenting the stones around Japan, making little Google maps so people can find them easy.
We are hungry. We have 5 hours of sun. This is the land of the rising sun, not the setting sun. So the sun sets pretty early. If we eat, we'll have 4 hours to get to the stones, which means that we'll probably get enough for 2 stones, but if we move quick, we could probably get them all.
Konnichiwa!
Oh, so much. すみません、すみません。もう一度。Okay, so, Chikara Ishi の興味は、どうしてあれですか？
それを持ち上げられるってことは、体の全身の力が鍛えられるなと思いまして、それで昔の歴史とかも知りまして、でも競技的にもいろんな要素があって面白いなと思ったので。
持ち上げるの初めてはどのぐらい前でしたか？2
年ちょっと前ぐらいです、始めたのは。
最近？
まあ最近です。
もう強いです。
いや、ありがとうございます。全然。
で、16,000個っていうのは僕が報告した数。ですからもっともっとあると思います。もう2万個、ひょっとしたら3万個ってあると思うんですね。
So we just prayed to Kami, the god, and now we are about to try to lift the stones, and hopefully we're going to receive good karma. This place is perfect. Just every single shrine I've been to, they don't cease to impress and invoke this sense of peace and beauty. And I love that the stones are just associated with the shrines.
神社とかお寺とかそういったところへ広場があってみんなが集まれる、そういうところに石を保管してもらおうって書いていて、今は神社とかにたくさん残ってますけれども。
ここにいっぱい石あるんですけども、昔から力石として伝わっている石は5個だけで、浮石、 これ72キロ、一番軽い石ですね。浮石っていう名前がついてます。72キロで、次この子ちょっと赤っぽい感じの表面してるんで赤石っていう名前で110キロですね。でその次がカモリ石っていう冬瓜なんですけど、カモリって冬瓜ってキュウリみたいなものがあるんですけど、それに形が似てるっていうので冬瓜石124キロです。それで次がこの助座石っていう名前。助座って多分担いだ人の名前が何かだと思うんですけど、143キロの2番目に重い石で、別格の大きさで、これが新間石って言って、江戸時代に新間っていう人が担いだ石で、重さ178キロです。記されてますね。一応担いだ人がいるっていう風に。とんでもない難易度ですね。ちなみに助座石、それをマーティンズ選手は担いだんで、歴史でこの1、2、3、4人目ですかね、多分。そしたら助座石。
やっぱり遊郭に行くっていうのは一番面白いかもしれないですね。昔はですね、やっぱりこの一定の石が担げないと一人前じゃないということで、この石を担げたら遊郭へ遊びに行ってもいいよっていう原則があって、でみんな必死になって担ぐ練習をして、担いだら掘り出してわーっと走って遊郭へ行って、で周りの人も行ってこいって言ってね。
That's a wrap at this shrine, and what a good time that was. This was just ecstatic, and especially to get a stone that was just slightly under 400 pounds to the shoulder, that hasn't been shouldered in over 200 years. That was awesome. And then one thing I just noticed coming back to the car, this guy, he's ready. He has a scale ready at all times, wherever he goes. He is a true stone lifter. So, Matsubu, 次のChikara Ishiの場所はどのぐらいですか？25分ですね。白山市というところにありました。Next stone location is about 25 minutes away.
よく、村の名前が書いてある、彫ってある石があったりとかですね、するんですけれども、それは力石っていうのは担げればいいんですから、隣の村の人がですね、それを担いで持って帰る。自分の村に持って帰る。力のある子が石を持って自分の家の前へ持ってきて、俺は運んできたよっていう力を誇示することがあったら、次の日起きたら誰か他の人がまたその石をですね、自分の家の前へで、そういうことで石が集落の中を回ってた。
To lift the stones, although welcome, felt as if it were a transgression of the meditative peace that surrounded us. The sport of strongman is often permeated with shouts, grunts, and roaring displays of power. To channel that vibration here felt out of place. Although unspoken, maybe not even expected of me, I approached each lift with a quiet poise. At first, it felt as if I didn't belong, but after acclimating to the silent lifts, I felt a grounded calming that came along with each hoisting of the stones. I came to love the serenity.
Watsubu. Sowatsubu. Oh, Sobatsubu. That's you. That's
ハンドル
you.
ネームに
That's where he got his nickname from.
4
Sobatsubu.
個あるうちの1個のそばつぶ石がここにある。
Because we're just surrounded by beautiful mountains, which you can't see from here, but the drive here was stunning. And the neighborhood is unlike any neighborhood I've ever seen before. Quaint little homes, some rich, some poor, but all beautiful. Beautifully kept gardens, beautifully kept homes, and just this serene sense of peace and being one with nature, even though we're in the city.
Thank you.
こういうことか。
よっしゃ
なるほど。
ありがとうございます。
もうやっぱりその力石を現実にある力石っていうのをなんとか残しておきたい。
それはきちんと手続きを踏んでおふざけでなくして真剣にやっていただいたらそれは結構です。
In exploring Chikara Ishi, we encountered an event coordinator, a priest, a construction worker, and a professor, all offering insights into this traditional strength culture. Our journey revealed why Chikara Ishi remains relatively unknown internationally. We visited various shrines, from Soja's grandeur to Ishikawa's serenity. Each place demanded respect and harmonized with nature, leaving a lasting impression. The discreet nature of Chikara Ishi explains their obscurity in the global strength community. Ultimately, lifting Chikara Ishi is more than a feat of strength. It's a communion with a deep-rooted, almost forgotten culture of physical prowess. Before we give you a sneak peek of what epic tale is to come, the holidays are upon us, so get your loved ones a nice gift and simultaneously support our mission to bring you more strength unknown content by visiting barbellapparel.com. They have a wide array of muscle-friendly apparel from pants, shorts, chinos, hoodies, and most importantly, our I Am Strength shirts. In addition, if you want exclusive, behind-the-scenes content, consider becoming a member of our YouTube page for just $1 per month. Now, time for the preview.
そうですよ。日本の寺って。で、俺思わずこう鳴らしそうになっちゃったんですよ。